Wow, welcome back to Schmears Encounters. So, last week I showed you the new rig, and this week, finally, some of my stuff's gotten here. Some of it, I am going to put some goodies on this thing because it's stock. So, we've got a set of spotties, big 9-inch, good old Facebook Marketplace deal. And then we jumped on the steady. We got a set of, I think I actually got the, forget which ones I got, whether I got the actual chrome back or the smoked. And we got a UHF. It's going to be a while before the UHF's on because I'll show you where I want to put it. I want to put it, obviously I've opened everything. I do also have Red Arc not GoPro, I can Toe Pro, but I'm not going to put it on the middy because the middy's never really going to do a lot of towing. So I'm going to put the Toe Pro in the collie, and then the cruiser will get one. Also, if you're around Queensland and you're attending Clex this year, 90% chance we're going to have the 60 there. Not typed up like she is. I don't know if we're going to have the bull bar on, obviously. I don't know if I'll have the rear bar on it because I haven't even built that yet. But there is talk. I've talked to a few of the guys and they're happy for that to even just roll in. I am going to hook the motor up and make it so she drives in and idles in by herself. But yeah, 90% chance the 60 is going to be at Clex. So if you're at Clex, come and find us and get yourself some stickers, and might even have some other merch there. But yeah, catch us at Clex. But back to the Ariel. Hey boys. Hey buddy. You heard? You been in my stuff again? Hey? Come on. See, if you don't lead this one, he bites you. And the old boy just doesn't care. Now for the one that in the back. Currently trying to clean some of the shit out of the dam because, well, that stuff is a pain in the butt. And as you can see, the dam's green from it living on it. So, let's get down the back here and raid some of my parts. Caught you that time, bugger. And now we walk all the way back up the top. The paddock is big enough for the two of them, but that little fella, 30, being his age, just doesn't shut and stop eating. And it's a pain in the ass. Like, he smashed a 4x4 round bale in under 2 weeks, just 2 of them. As you can see where the round bale was. Unless you put it on the mound, try and stop them shitting in it, and yeah, not even 2 weeks, and it was gone. Yeah. You get them. You tell them. And that is, spotty's done. Lights are fitted, cable for the spotties run. I've just got to push it in through the firewall because it's all tucked up over in here. Because I fitted it and then took it for a drive to see the upholsterer. And I didn't like what that upholsterer told me, because he reckons it's worth $2 a seat. Up here. Let's move them inward a bit, put them there. That one like there. Got holes in the top of them for some reason. Cool. Should be able to see at night, given the fish eyes. I think that's what people call them, fish eyes. So, yeah, I'm not sponsored for any of these. I didn't ask for any handouts. This is literally, I've heard good thing about off-road animals, lights. So, you get one of their light bars when you buy one of their bull bars. Let's protect that for as long as possible. Huh.
Looks pretty good.
As usual, I'm going to be pissing this bull bar off and building one out of steel like Pam's. I've just got to get the enthusiasm. Because right now, CBF. And with the screw one, wants to go back in. That's the front end done. I've still got to put them CAN bus things in. But I've just got to find somewhere I can bolt them. I've got somewhere on that side I can bolt it. There's a bolt hole right there to put it. And then there's a bolt there I can put it. I've just got to find the bolts, which just means going down the back into all the spares. But that looks nice. If you can't see it not with that, well then you got bigger issues. You're either behind a truck you can't see, or
you had to open your eyes.
Stop sleeping and driving. So there we go. That's that in. I'll move some of the plugs around. So I moved that from there up to there. I moved that over one. I think I moved that over one as well. But that's where the light bar switch will sit, because that hole is too big. So I'll have to have a look through my parts, see if I have a plate that big, because the plate that come with the car that's in here somewhere is broken. Obviously the old cowcocky just put some blue tack on it, and that really gave me the shits. So I also pulled this bastard thing out, so because this was driven around the farm a lot. Guessing he got sick of rusting his foot under the clutch, and had that on there, over in there. So you know, you see the dilemma I had, having big feet. I couldn't quite get that. So that's all that. Right, so it's been a few days. It's been, what, 2 days since we done the front end. And pretty much all that work is being undone. Come into an issue with the headlights not functioning or working. But I'll be pretty much pulling the headlights out, putting the factory headlights back in. Put in another, job number 2 is the tail lights on this car are buggered, but I've got new ones of them on the way. I am going to make a mount that comes off those 3 bolts in there. It comes up and around the corner and sits about here to put the aerial. So let's get into making up mounts and figuring out what the hell we're going to do. there we go, that's that bracket made. Just gotta grind down the welds. That weld in there is actually pretty damn smick. I ain't gonna touch that one. It's kind of hot because I was just beating on it with a grinder. Turn that in so I can pick it up. I'll pick it up from down here where I know it's hot. Okay, yeah. Welds in there, a little bit of a bracer on the edge. I've got to clean all them welds. Got to clean that edge off. That weld in there is pretty damn schmicko. Same with that weld in there. Woof, dime bags. Macca Preston, eat your heart out. Yeah, boy. I did get bent a little bit, but she be right. I can always cut that weld and open her back up. I do have to cut a slot in there for it to feed in, so I don't have to feed the whole cable in through it. But yeah, I don't know if I send it off to get powder coated because I've got nothing else to powder coat, or if I just paint it for now and lay down the track, pull it off and powder coat it. But the plan with the middy is rear bar, sliders and bull bar. Bull bar is going to look something like Pam's. It's still sitting here. A couple of bird shits on it. So don't forget, we will be at Clex this year. 90% chance we'll have Pam 60 out there, pretty much in its form now. I'll just make it so it drives. That way it can just idle in under its own power, idle on and off the trailer. She's a long way from being registered, but I just want to showcase it because the middy's not allowed in. The boys at Clex only like 60s and 40s, they don't like 70s, so the middy will be here at home because the collies are tow rigged to get the cruiser in the city, all the way over to Crab Bulcher. I don't even know which way we'll go, whether we'll go through the city or up over the top and back down. Might go up over the top, come back down through Woodford and shit. So otherwise you've got to go all the way through the city up to Caboolture and up to Diagla, where we can punch across from here, across up the top and come down the Diagla from the dams. But yeah, this is where I'll leave yous. Hopefully this is enough of a video. I don't know if I said it before or not, but yeah, the headlights are coming out because I'm having an issue with them not working. Let's clean that off. So yeah, I'm having an issue with the headlights not working, so I'm just going to put the factory lights back in it. I've got the big spotties, so I shouldn't really, it'll be the same thing as the ute. The factory lights are shit, but when there's no one else on the road, you flick that switch and you see for miles, hopefully. So yeah, if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one. Yeah.